Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the reading for February 2nd, 2021. And yes, this is the 2-2 portal. For those of you who haven't yet, I encourage you to check out the 2-2 portal video that I put out a couple days. We go deeper into the energies of this portal, what we can expect to experience, any guidance coming through for spirit as far as navigating the energies and making the most of the energies of today. And so I don't know how much we're going to get into in this daily reading, but it is all there in that 2-2 portal video as well. So just throwing that out there. Today is a day that's ruled by the third eye and guided by hearts. And it's actually really cool because it doesn't always line up. But today is a portal day on the galactic calendar as well. So like real portal-y energy that we have going on here. If that's not a word, that's just a word that I made up. But it's very portal-y today. And so really take advantage of this energy. Tap in, meditate, connect. Today is all about connection. In fact, we have the white spectral dog as our galactic signature of today. And this is really interesting because part of what the two energy represents is the energy of partnership and relationship, as well as the energy of balance. And so we go into this on the video, and I was feeling this very much where the two energy with the relationships was concerned, as our relationship with ourselves and spirit really being highlighted, but it's also that relationship with others. And we can see that really being supported now by this white spectral dog energy. The white dog energy is all about love, loyalty, and heart. And it's about the connections that we make with others, and the fact that the ways that we connect with other people are the different ways that we experience love in this reality, in these physical bodies. Like, yes, as we grow, we begin to understand and appreciate that we can find and experience love within ourselves, and that the love that we have for source, which is really ourselves, I guess, since we are all part of that energy, that is what we are. That understanding that we are love and that we are all always connected to that universal source of love. Like we begin to understand this, but the ways that we interact with other people are really the ways that we grow and we learn about love. And so today is all about really opening up our hearts to others, really connecting deeply, being vulnerable with others, learning what it is that love is here to teach us through our relations with other people. It's also about when we get into that heart energy, when we get into this connection piece with other human beings on this deep, vulnerable level, there is also pain involved sometimes, and that pain is a teacher. That pain is showing us the truth of what lies in our hearts when there are still wounds, when there is still that wounded energy inside the heart. Other people, our relationships will reveal that to us so that we can then proceed with a deeper level of healing. And with this spectral tone today, which is all about dissolving, releasing, and liberation, that aspect is very much highlighted. Where can we liberate our hearts? Where can we dissolve any rigidity, any blocks that exist within our hearts that keep us from being able to open up, to be vulnerable, to love truly and deeply? Where are those possibly being revealed to us so that we can allow them to dissolve? Where and how can we surrender to love is really the energy that I'm feeling today, which is really, truly beautiful. And really tapping into that portal of the heart today. With the third eye, being ruled by the third eye and guided by heart, that's very powerful energy, right? Because these are two, all of our chakras are really psychic centers, but these are two major psychic centers right here. And so having that with this portal energy, with this heart, with this love energy, it's just a really powerful day to connect to yourself, to others, to spirits. There's connection possible and available in so many aspects today. The affirmation of today is, I dissolve in order to love, releasing loyalty. I seal the process of heart with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power doubled. I am a polar kin. I transport the white galactic spectrum. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. Excuse me. And so we got some great astrology going on as always as well. We have all of this massive lineup of planets in Aquarius right now. We have Venus, who joined the fray. I believe it was yesterday. And so this is just a super, super potent, powerful energy that we've got lining up here. We now have Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, the Sun, Pallas, and the moon getting ready to enter Aquarius for that new moon as well. And so the moon not quite there yet. The moon, as we speak, is still in Libra, but moving toward. And so this is a powerful energy. And yes, these planets are spaced a little bit apart. So they're not all sandwiched right on top of each other right now. But they are, each one is close enough to the next that we can still consider this a loose stellium. And some planets, of course, being much closer to each other than others. Where we have Saturn, Saturn, Pallas, and Jupiter all pretty close. And Venus is going to be moving in there and getting closer and closer. And so, yeah, it's just, they're all, one connects to, and yeah, one connects to the other so much that, like, when we're feeling one of these energies, we're really feeling all of them. They're just tapping into each other. And so this is huge, really just Aquarius energy at its finest and its most intense, and how perfect as we are now beginning this age of Aquarius that we have all this beautiful Aquarian energy ringing in this new year. So I absolutely love it. It's that freedom of thinking. It's that freedom of being. It's that forward thinking. It's that thinking outside the box. It's getting this whole new fresh look and perspective of ourselves, of the world, of our reality, of our ability to create and change our reality, right? We're feeling and understanding how malleable reality is, and that new moon in Aquarius is going to be incredibly powerful with all of this energy, this Aquarius energy that we're feeling, and the square going on between Saturn and Uranus. And so we'll talk about all of that in the new moon video, but we're warming up to those energies now. Yes, it is. It's like 8 days away, I think 9 days away, something like that. But we're already in that warm up period. We're feeling that Aquarius energy. We are really just sinking into this deepening of our identity, of ourselves, of our own personal independence and our personal uniqueness, really being called to embrace that uniqueness, embrace that spark within us, that thing that makes us different, and understanding that as our strength, and really looking at the world, looking at ourselves, looking at everything from this raised perspective, especially with Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius right now. So just a huge conglomerate of awesome energies that we have going on there. And let's see. Yep, today is a day. We have Mercury in a sextile to Eris. And we also have, let me look here. What else was it that I was looking at? Yep, the moon opposing Eris and Mercury in a sextile to Eris right now. And so with this energy going on, it's an energy where we want to be careful when we're communicating with people. We could be feeling very impassioned today. We could be harsh with our words. And so we want to just take care in the ways that we're communicating. It's like forceful communication is what I'm feeling with these compliments to Eris, as well as Mercury being in Aquarius, which is a pretty blunt energy. Aquarius doesn't generally sugarcoat things, right? It's an air sign. It's not very emotional. It's very logical. It's very like, these are the facts. This is my opinion. This is how it is, basically. And so we may be prone to that type of communication today, or possibly more aggressive, depending on what else is coming up for us. We got some sextiles to Chiron going on here. Just a lot of intensity of energy in general. So being aware of this in other people, of this in ourselves, and the way that we are communicating and sharing whatever it is that's coming up for us right now. All right, so let's get into the cards. We're going to pull some Black Moon Astrology cards to start. Clear. Guidance for today, 2-2. Woo! All right, so we got the Venus Love card coming up. Imagine that. And then we also got the Aries I Am card. I am love. I love how that comes out, right? I am love. So that's beautiful. Yes, I am very, very much enjoying that. And that's kind of what we were just talking about, right? When we begin to understand that we are love. Love is all that there is. That is the energy from which all was created, is that vibration of love. And so really tapping into that and what that means for us. I'm feeling this just in all terms right now today. Really thinking about, what does love mean to me? What are the different ways that I have experienced love? What are the different ways that I have embodied love? What are the ways that I would like to be able to embody love more deeply? And what may still be standing in the way of that? What can I dissolve, right? What can I liberate myself from with that spectral tone today in order to fall deeper and deeper into this understanding that I am love and to experience that as my outward reality? So really understanding that, and really I'm feeling too for people like gaining their independence in love. And so understanding, it's this understanding that I think a lot of us have been coming to, where we've had to really learn what is codependency and what is interdependency, right? When is it that I blend into another? And how is it that I can combine my energy with another without feeling like I'm losing my identity and losing myself? And so there's been a lot with energetic boundaries, with boundaries in our physical lives, with verbal boundaries, really understanding that, and understanding that when we have strong boundaries, we can allow another in, but we know that it's hard to explain. It's like, yes, we are allowing them into our energy. We are blending our energy, but at the same time, our energy has a strength to it on its own. And so it is not negatively impacted. It is not diminished by that. If anything, it only becomes stronger. So that's what we've been learning. On the bottom of the deck, we have 7th house partners with lunar eclipse change underneath that and the destiny card. So I'm also feeling like destined changes and partners for some people going on right now. And so we're going to leave that energy up there. So as we are coming deeper into our independence, into our autonomy when it comes to love, as we are understanding, really that's all about how to have healthy relationships, right? We're understanding how to have healthy relationships. We're also understanding how important a healthy relationship to self is in order to have those healthy relationships. And so this is causing some changes in partnership. And I apologize if that noise is loud outside. I think my mic does a pretty good job of canceling stuff out, but they're doing a lot of snow cleanup today. But yeah, you know, like a lot of different changes in partnerships, and some of those are very destined and very meant to happen, whether this is makeups or breakups or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of energy going on around that. Like as we begin to shift and change, our outer relationships begin to shift and change too. That which is no longer a frequency or a vibrational match to us fades away, and we call in something that is. And so we're seeing that energy playing out as well when it comes to our relationships and our partnerships today. And this doesn't necessarily just have to be romantic. This could also have to do with business partnerships as well, right? But a lot of it I feel is romantic, friendships as well. But definitely romantic in nature. And then we have the Chiron and the healing and the South Node card coming out together. So this is like this is karmic healing that's going on. This is past life healing. This is just healing on a very, very deep level that we are undergoing right now. And as we are, this is part of why we're having these changes in partnerships, is some of those were karmic partnerships, soul contracts that we had that are completed. And so those energies are moving out of our lives to make room for the new energies that are coming in. And this is also just all of this. This is when we talk about past life healing, we are absolutely talking about that, but we're talking about all different aspects of the self, all different wounds from past life, these patterns, all of this energy, this past life karmic energy that is being healed and released right now, which is really, really big energy. We have solar eclipse revolution with Pluto transmutation on the bottom of the deck there. So huge, huge shifts in our energy that are coming about as we are resolving all of these old energies, and these old energies, these past life energies, these karmic energies, these old soul contracts. And then we have the Grand Trine blessings coming out with Capricorn energy. I use. And so this is energy of useful blessings coming into our lives as we are freeing up and relieving ourselves from all of this old karma. We're also we're freeing up our energy so those blessings can come in, so that more of that that aligned energy can flow into our lives, which is really, really beautiful. And we can see this when we look at the Venus card too, and Venus can also represent wealth. And so as we become more confident, right, with that Aries I am energy, we really also up our abundance in the physical realm. And our ability, this Capricorn energy is all about authority. It's all about really knowing how to utilize what we have. So it's like blessings coming into our lives that we earned, that we can utilize in order to see real progress in this material realm, which is really, really gorgeous energy coming in for us. And then we have the Pisces, I believe, coming out with the moon soul. And the moon is the ruler of Pisces. So this is that heavy psychic energy coming through here. That heavy intuitive energy, that heavy soul energy. This is like deep, deep soul healing that we're experiencing and feeling and seeing the benefits of today. And it's like, I feel for some people too, like some of this healing, some of this past life healing is like deeply ingrained beliefs, soul beliefs. Things that have been deeply ingrained, patterns, lessons that we're finally freeing ourselves. I'm seeing like the shell here, right, which is the spiral, and just that spiraling energy and moving into a whole new revolution of that spiral when it comes to our experience, our soul's experience in this lifetime. I'm also feeling it like this energy of really tapping into. It's like when we release some of these old past life energies, some of these fears, some of these wounds, some of these traumas, we then bring in our soul energy on a deeper level. That's when soul retrievals begin to happen. Our soul essences come back to us, right? Because they feel safe and they feel at home. So it's like we're really getting into a deeper level of connection with our soul, and more of our soul is coming home into our bodies. We're embodying more of our lights is what I feel like with this. Yeah, so that's really cool. I like that energy a lot. And then we have Sagittarius. I see Sagittarius energy. And what about it? And Mars energy. So we're feeling this is that energy of feeling extremely... I mean, we want to be careful with this because this energy together can border on dogmatic. This can be a bit of an overbearing energy because it's that energy of knowing, of really being in that mode of standing behind our beliefs, standing behind our ideals, having a very sure vision, and then wanting to enact that vision. And that's really good as long as we're not attempting to force other people to agree with us or to force that viewpoint and that vision onto others. But this is beautiful energy for being able to enact our vision. Yeah, with the 11th house friends on the bottom of the deck. And we may be coming together with like-minded souls with a like-minded vision today. And so we want to use that in the positive way, but we want to make sure that we're also being fair and balanced when it comes to this energy. And we want to look out for people who are maybe utilizing this energy in a way that is slightly, I hate saying lower vibrational, but you know what I mean. People who don't yet understand that your truth is just as valid as my truth. And they want to impose their truth on us, not even necessarily for bad reasons, because they believe it's beneficial. And so we also have the Neptune sacrifice card come out. But the Neptune, I'm just feeling that this to me with the Neptune energy just feels more like this moon soul energy going on. Just a heavy soul vibe going on today. And so that, I think the Neptune, that's like part of the guidance when it comes to this Mars and Sagittarius energy. Which is like bring that higher viewpoint into it. Bring that higher spiritual viewpoint. And all of that deeper understanding that we were just talking about, right? In our interactions with other people, in whatever it is that we're trying to create, that we're trying to make movement on, we want to bring in that higher perspective and that higher universal compassionate love into those situations. All right. Right? The wisdom, Saturn return, age on the bottom of the deck. The wisdom that we've gained, we want to utilize that spiritual wisdom as we move forward, but really some energy that's going to allow us to, I'm just feeling really big positive changes, like really the energies today sort of setting the stage in a way for what we're going to be able to experience and tap into as we move and continue to move through 2021 and beyond. All right, we'll get one closing card from the Conscious Spirit deck. Clear. All right. And so we have spirit guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. So there you go. That you're, especially with all this psychic energy in the air today, all this portal energy, reach out to your spirit guides, connect with your spirit guides. They're there. They want to guide you. They want to help you. They want to help you get more in touch with your own inner intuition and wisdom. And when you are in touch with that, that's your navigation system. That's your GPS. And that can get you absolutely anywhere that you want to go. So really glean on them today. Open your heart, more of that heart energy. Open your heart to your guides. Trust. They're saying you can trust me. And then we have your own path. You can trust us to guide you down your path. If you are seeking guidance, right, you know intuitively what that path is. Let them help you connect into that aspect of yourself that already knows as you walk and wander this path. And this is all of that energy of your unique path, right? So that Aquarius energy coming in, we all have a path that's unique to us that only we can walk because only we are who we are, right? Nobody else can walk that for us. Nobody else can be us. It's an impossibility. And so it's so important because nobody else can walk that path that we walk that path. All right, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you liked this video, like this video, drop a comment below. Let me know how it's resonating for you. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. And my email is also down below with a description of the different services that I offer. I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful 2-2. And as I said, definitely check out that 2-2 portal video if you haven't checked that out yet.